watching PokeCast. Today's issue of the Fantastic Four I'll be doing is 588. Not particularly one of the issues I really wanted to review, but nonetheless it had to be done. This is considered the final issue of the Fantastic Four. This is the final time, well, let's face it, this is the issue where the Fantastic Four has officially been broken up. Johnny Storm is dead. Let's see. Sorry, I always hate reviewing these ones. So the story starts out, everybody rushes in to the Baxter building to see, what they can do to help. As everybody enters in, ready to fight, ready to save everybody that Annihilus has taken. Because apparently that's who did it. I don't have the previous ones, unfortunately. Everybody realizes what happened. I mean, we have Thor, Wolverine, Hawkeye, Captain America, and Iron Man, all there ready to save everybody. And right there's Ben, who just gives them a solemn look. And everybody knew what happened. Unfortunately, Sue shows up and nobody knows what to say to her. And one thing that I did like about how they did this is they're showing, they'll say day 1, day 2, they're actually keeping, showing how people are progressing and handling this. Unfortunately for Sue, she will not let Reed comfort her. She uses her field to keep Reed away from her and everybody. Reed keeps on trying to talk to Annihilus, finding out why. Why did you do this? And Annihilus just picks up Johnny's t-shirts, At the funeral, we get to see everybody there. Everybody came to pay their respects. And, there's so many people here that have come to, do what they can. On day 6, Kristoff finally takes the role of the leader of the Leviathan. Of the Leveria. I always have a problem saying that one. But Doom is no longer the leader. Kristoff has taken over. Doom does make an appearance when the Fantastic Four come to the memorial. Well, everybody's there at the funeral. Everybody's there to watch the monument that's put up to it. Even Doom comes because he, like I said in earlier ones, Doom does have a heart, and even he had to come. On day 14, this is probably the most unique part of the entire comic that made me so happy they put it in there. Sorry, not day 14, I'm sorry, I got a little confused, but Spider-Man shows up to talk with Franklin and is trying to, do what he can. On day 20, there's the class, and I actually don't know her name, unfortunately, but the daughter is sitting there, she's writing down things on the board, and finally she writes one thing on the board: kill Annihilus. So apparently some of them are not taking it well. Day 26, the 2 Avengers call Ben out. We have Thor and Bruce. They're trying to talk with the Thing. And unfortunately, he's not going to have anything of it. Thor tries to help him. He starts attacking. The Hulk comes out, starts attacking, and then eventually, the Hulk just stands there. Ben, ow! And in the bracing arms of the Hulk, Ben cries his eyes out because he had to get that out. Let's see. Day 29. Reed's father appears. So back to day 14. Spider-Man shows up. Right there's Franklin. You know, he just doesn't get what's going on, and Spider-Man starts talking with him. You know, hey there, buddy. How are you feeling about this? And then, you know, Spider-Man, they go get some hot dogs. They're sitting there eating, and Spider-Man's just talking about, you know, I had an uncle once too. Same thing kind of happened to me, and you know, he starts talking about his Uncle Ben, trying to help Franklin out. You know, like, dude, you'll get over this. I did, and I'm doing great now. And if it wasn't for Spider-Man, I don't know how Franklin would have handled this. But it was just so much fun seeing that they were able to, you know, together work things out. Spider-Man really helped out Franklin, and it's exactly what Franklin needed. And I really enjoyed this one picture right here. They have, I don't know if it'll show up very nicely, where they have, you know, both uncles and both nephews together. I mean, that right there was probably the coolest thing they could have done. And of course, only Spider-Man could have helped Franklin, so it was very unique. And it's good to see that Franklin now has another best friend in Spider-Man. So I'm very pleased at how they ended this entire comic. Though at the same time, like I said, this is one of those issues that is, it's sad. I can't believe out of anybody, out of all the team, they chose Johnny. You know, that's just nuts that Johnny Storm was killed. But unfortunately, and able to improve a team, sometimes one person has to die. You know, and unfortunately, he was the one that was chosen. So that right there is the official end of when the Fantastic Four themselves lose one of the founding members. There are several more issues after this, and then they changed it over to the official FF comic books. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and definitely Johnny will be missed. A fantastic character, really brought a lot of amazing adventures to the team. So it is sad that he had to be chosen to be the one to die. But so this has been Fantastic Four issue 588, the final issue of Fantastic Four before Johnny is no longer really mentioned as, you know, there. So hope if you guys have enjoyed this review. This is Jesus Christ. Ciao and sayonara.